Okay, so welcome to the fourth video tutorial. In our last tutorial, we learned how to add some few files to the various sections of units that we have done. If you also don't want to pick label to number it like this, another way you can do it is to number the various files. Okay, so like you can pick 1.1, you hit enter. I think this is the best way. Okay, so you can pick maybe 1.2, hit enter. Okay, so yeah, so that's it. This way will be cool, so that the students can make reference to the files or to the content if they want to address some of the issues. So numbering them like this and giving this is also the best. You can also delete a file from here if you post a file and you realize it's a mistake, you don't want them to, you can delete it from here. You can also hide the file. So when you put it there, you can hide it, and once you hide it, the student will not be able to see it from their end. Okay, so once you are ready to release the file to them, then you can hide the file. So when you click on this, it will hide it. It will hide this file, and this file will not be visible for all users who have been enrolled on this. So you see, hidden from student. So you can also go here and then unhide this. You can show it now, and then once you show it, it will be clear for you. So that is just about it. And if you want to delete files, as I said, that is how you can delete a file. So quickly, let's go and then check on our gradebook setup. How do you set gradebook? Remember that gradebooks are set up for all the courses that you have been enrolled in as a teacher. Okay, so for a teacher, once you have your course, maybe 2 courses set up, it is advisable you set gradebook for all the courses. So I would like to set a gradebook for this new course that I've created. Okay, so I'll click on this. The gradebook is like our normal 70% and 30%. So you set up the gradebook so that you would be able to, so to say, set up the grade whenever they do exercises. As I said, it goes there. So to do that, you can come to options, the options here, and you can go to gradebook setup. If you don't find your options here, sometimes it is also the settings bar is somewhere here. You can see it here. So if you don't see yours here, you can find yours here, somewhere here. Okay, so that is just about it. So if you don't find yours as I'm seeing here, here, you can find yours here around this side. Okay, so you go to this and then you go to gradebook setup. Now once the gradebook is set up, it brings you to this part. Now this is the setup itself. I would walk you through the view. Look at how the view looks like. Now this is the view. This is the view. The view will show you all the participants of this course. Of course, there is no participant for the course apart from the teacher who have been enrolled. We don't have students yet, so it's 0 of 0. I would enroll a user in our next demo, where you see the view and some of the things that is expected to be seen in front of a student. Okay, so here you go to the setup. Over here, the letter grades have been set for you, so you don't need to change the letter grades. The letter grades have been set. Okay, so this is the letter grades. It has been set. So this is the interpretation. All right. Then you come to your setup proper. So this is where you do all the magic. Now, once you come here, take note. We have the course title here, and then we have the course total. Now you realize that the course total is 0.00. Now go to the course title, that is this, the edit beside it, and then click on this one, not this one, but this one. Click on this one and then go to edit settings. Now once you click on edit settings, don't do anything here. By default, you see the aggregation as natural. Now change the aggregation to weighted mean of grades. Okay, once you do that, don't do anything, leave everything as it is, and then come to save changes. Now once you do that, you realize that the 0.00 has now turned to 100%, and it changes from course total as what? Weighted mean of grades. That is not all. Now once you have set this up, you need to now go ahead and add what is known as a category. The category, if it's a normal exam, what we used to know in schools, you have 70% for exams, exam score, and then 30% for classwork. But in our case, for the digital school, because we want to open up the system for students to explore, okay, it is advisable that we set our grade not only with 30% and 70%, but we bring the weight to, we expand the weight, okay, so we can have quizzes, we can have homeworks, we can have project works, we can have forum discussion, okay, so we can set up weights, but make sure that the weights that you set up, all of them comprises of should total 100, okay, should total 100, okay, but the most important thing is to add the category. So now let's go ahead and add the category. You add the category by clicking add category, and then it brings you the category interface, where you give the category of the gradebook, which is quiz, okay, or test. Then with aggregation, you will this time come and choose simple weighted mean of grades. You are not going to choose this one. You are going to choose simple weighted mean of grades. That is, whenever you are dealing with category, okay, whenever you are dealing with choosing a category, then you leave everything as it is, and then you go to save changes. Okay, then you move to the next one. So you realize that it has come here as quizzes, and it's 00. Very soon we'll put weight on this, but it is better you go ahead and create all of them. You add another category for maybe project work, so that all their project work that you give them will fall under that category. So here you can call it projects, and then again you choose what? Correct, simple weighted mean of grades, and then you save. Then you go to the next one. Let's say you would give exams, so you add category, and then you say exams. So I would pause here and then do the others, and then we will continue once I am done. Okay, so this is where we are. We've been able to set for quiz, we've set for projects, and remember, it is all simple weighted mean of grades. Okay, so we've set for quiz, we've set for project, we've set for exams, we've set for homework, and then we've set for weekly blocks. So this is where for this course, the scores are going. So we are now going to put the weights on them. So let's say this one, I'll give it 20 for quiz, and then this one, you just click over here, you put the weights there, and then this one, I'll give it 20 again, and then this one, I'll give it 20, and then maybe this one, I'll give it 20. Let's say this should go let's say 25, and then or you can even make it 30, and then this one will go like 10 for weekly blocks. Okay, so that should give us a total of 100. Okay, so once you are done, your gradebook is all set up. That's all about the gradebook setup. Once you are done, just hit on this save changes, and your gradebook is set up. Okay, this is it. This is your gradebook, and it's set up beautifully. And so in our next demo, we are going to see how we can give assignment, and then based on the assignment, we select any of these categories, so that when the student answers the question, the score will be recorded under the category that have been selected by the teacher. So this is how to set your gradebook. And remember, you do this for all the courses that you have been registered under. So if you have been enrolled in 2 courses, maybe you teach Form 1 physics, you must do this for that course, and then go to Form 2 and do the same thing for it. So that is just about it, about setting up the gradebook.